Hey, good morning. Here I come. I'm almost here, y'all. Hey, y'all, here I am. I thought I was running late, but I see I scheduled myself for five after. So, morning. I guess I'm just one of those people that be running late. I'm early, but I'm late. Yeah, okay, got my 20 people in here already. Yeah, Lord, let's have us a sip of tea real quick, fast and in a hurry. Then look what I'm doing. I'm so goofy. I left my cup way over yonder. Okay, y'all see my thing. No reason to be live, but I got a little something I might want to talk about for a second. But let's sip our tea. Nowadays it's tea, but coffee, tea, milk, whatever is your pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Like I got my cup. I got my H2 over there. FA, all things. Okay, let's have a sip. Now, let me get down to the speaking. Good morning, Voodoo, Sour Patch, Miss Gerald, Catherine Powell, Lady Good, Miss Queen T, MJ. I'm here for the show. Good morning, y'all. I wanted to speak to y'all in a different ways. I wanted to speak to y'all in some of the, I think you call it pate, pactile English. What's going on, your gut? You know, Asking y'all what's going on. Is y'all good? You know, I'm learning a few words, y'all. I was over there at Carrie Ray's again last night when she was teaching us some what is it? It's a mixture of Spanish, English, and Africa. Some I guess some tribes, you know, with different English on the continent of Africa. They're how you put it, they lingo or whatever. Anyways, a mixture of three things. So what's going on your gut, y'all? Huh? What's going on the YouTube streets? I'm picking it up. I'm trying to get that roll of my tongue, y'all, so I can do it right. I'm doing my best so I can do it right. Okay. So anyway, y'all, let's get right on, you know, because I got some running around to do today. Lady Nick, I think you snuck a live in on me because just then I was looking to see, you know, about the live. I think you did a 20-minute live. I said, she did a live. I have to catch it when I get off. I just saw it. I think it was today. You know how sometimes when you get off your computer and it stays stuck where you got off at? So I don't know if it's a situation like that, but you tell me my chat right now. You did do a live this morning for 20 minutes, girl. Well, they be getting them in on me because I called in at the last minute of Deanna too, the last 15 minutes of Deanna too as well. But y'all, I want to talk about this transgender granny killer. I want to talk about her. And when I say questions, because I haven't really, like I said, been into watching YouTube for as a lot of beat lately. Not just because I needed that break for a little, also because to me there's nothing really going on. And the things that's going on right now, basically it's the same thing. So maybe that's why. And it's not a fun roast, gag, and drag. And I said that yesterday, but to each his own. That's just my opinion. That's just how I feel. Okay. But other than that, I still love everybody the same. It was not a lie, bless. Oh, okay. Because I finna say she snuck one on me. And I just saw it. And I said, oh my God, I'm going to have to watch that when I get out there. I'll be live tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I think I see that advertisement. And I think you already did one with involving the DX HUGLEY thing. I'm not sure because I was just rolling right now, for real. That's what I normally do. But y'all, the serial killer, 83 years old, died in case of dismembered body found in Brooklyn. It turns out there's a transgender killer. Transgender convicted murderer, 83, was seen on surveillance footage sitting on a severed human leg in her motorized wheelchair before being arrested for murdering and dismembering a woman, 68, in Brooklyn. Now, this came out March 14th, you know, and I just ran across it. Wow. An elderly New York transgender woman was seen on store surveillance video sitting on a severed human leg. You know how you cut the leg, you sever a leg off people's body. Severed human leg in her motorized wheelchair before being arrested for murder. Harvey, 83, who was convicted of 2 other killings in 1963 and 1984, was arrested last week for killing of Susan Layden, 68, after she was allegedly caught on surveillance cameras dumping a body near her Cypress Hills apartment. How does 83-year-old woman dump a whole body? That must be a very strong lady. I'm looking for a picture on this particular news outlet. Layden's headless torso was stuffed into a garbage bag and dumped in a shopping cart in Brooklyn. She done cut the lady head off, y'all. Wow. And then on March 2nd, a passerby made the grisly discovery on Pennsylvania and Atlantic Avenues in the borough around 1:45 a.m. when he peeked inside the garbage bag. This is gruesome and barbaric homicide, which resulted in a headless torso being disposed of in New York City corner. You know, I heard that when people dismember a body, you got to get a salt. And you got to really salt through them bones or whatever they saw it through. This 83-year-old lady must be really strong for her to actually be able to cut up a body, cut a head off. And then they have a picture of her, y'all, of the wheelchair. And they have a picture. I think she's sitting on the leg, y'all. And let me see if I can put that story in the chat for y'all. Wow, isn't that weird, y'all? I'm gonna look at the thing in a minute, y'all, and speak. Right now, I'm not looking at the wow. Right now, I'm not looking at the chat because I don't want to throw me off, but I am soon. I get this posted. It's some weird things going on these days, y'all. Very weird. The W-E-I-R-D, weird. Well, then I got to put that other D at the end of it, though. I said weird. Let's see if I can get it in there. There we go. If anybody interested in that story, I just put it in the chat. So let me continue. Let me look over and speak now. Good morning, Ray Black, Voodoo, Mitri, Paulette. Well, there it is. It's in the chat, y'all. Lady Nika said that is very, very extreme, girl. Very extreme. Now let me get back over here to what, excuse me, what the story was, y'all. I had to let y'all see where it is for yourself. Now I want to see what the other news networks was saying about it and what the last follow-up was just then on this lady. You have to be strong. Well, I'm assuming you got to be strong. You got to be very strong. Come on, I'm trying to get back to my place, y'all. Here we go. Now, wow, and had the nerve to sit on a leg, put a leg in a chair and sit on it. And if she killed twice before, in years before that, wonder why she wasn't doing life. I don't understand that. Why she not doing life? This lady done a lot. Now, there's a story that was done 7 days ago on it too. Yes, indeed. But the one I read was just done a few days ago on March 9th. So I was just surfing around yesterday and ran into some stuff. So let me see what they talking about on this lady right here. This is a weird situation. Murder after cops find woman. I want to see the chair. I want to see if they got the leg. If they won't show us the leg. Let me see. They won't show us the leg. I want to see the leg. No, they're not gonna show the leg. I think that's too gruesome. Y'all got to look it up for yourself. Oh, that's it. Wow, she's strong. One of the things she's shown pulling a big box. Remind me of a small casket or something. I'm assuming the body must be in there. But anyway, she done cut the head off, y'all. Yeah. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, MJ, AK. Welcome, everybody. Well, anyway, so that's one thing I wanted to get to. Okay. Now, the second thing, well, everybody's talking about the HUGLEY and the Kanye West thing, but Steve Harvey has gotten involved into it. Lady Nika said she don't want to see it. Girl, I know, but I kind of want to see that. I kind of want to see while she's sitting on the leg in the store. They just showing the chair. I did want to see it. Now, if I can sit and watch Pimple Popper, I know I can see a leg laying down, somebody sitting on top of a leg somewhere. So I don't know. I just be want to watch stuff like that. So basically that's what I've been doing. Now I'm trying to get to the Kanye West one at Mark 2. Okay, let's go, Kanye. He has been not harassing Kim. He just don't want to let her go. So I don't know. Just move on. And I think it kind of bothered him the fact that Kim actually got, I wonder is because she got with a Caucasian guy. Because once they say, once you go black, you don't go back. And he's younger. And he looked like a punk rocker. And he really ain't got too much going on for himself. He don't got money like Kanye and Kim. But I guess he do all right for himself. Yeah, it is a different type of human. You can't, oh my God, I started to put one on my community board. It was because it was a short one. It was great. Big sis. A big sis. Now, let's see what Steve Harvey talking about. Give me 1 minute. Hold on. Hey, here we go. Steve Harvey enters Kanye West Dear HUGLEY fray with a stern warning for ye. Woo-wee. Family Feud host Steve Harvey has entered the Kanye versus DL HUGLEY situation, y'all. And Harvey had some sage advice for ye, or sage, however you want to pronounce it, S-A-G-E, sage or sage, for ye, if he wants to mix it up with his good friend HUGLEY. Ye issued a thinly veiled threat to HUGLEY after the comedian appeared on Vlad TV and spoke candidly about Ye's harassing behavior towards his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, in a recent social media post. While discussing the Ye-HUGLEY dilemma on his radio show, Steve Harvey Morning Show, Harvey gave his opinion on what happened if the two of them ever got together to scrap. See, Steve Harvey is speaking it up in favor of D.L. Hughley. That is his friend. Look, man, come on, dog, pull up, man. It ain't what you want. If you do get to scraping all my cash on DL, we from an ass whooping era. DL ain't your problem. Don't go out there against the man's family. That is what Steve Harvey is telling Kanye. Y'all want me to read it again? I hope y'all understood me. He said, look, man, come on, dog, pull up, man. It ain't what you want. If y'all do get to scraping all my cash on DL, we from an ass whooping era. DL ain't your problem. Don't go out there against the man's family. You go, Steve Harvey. Hughley remarked that Ye's action against Kim Kardashian amounts to stalking. Ye caught wind of Hughley's words and warned him that he can't afford to hurt him. So Kanye, threatened Hughley, saying he can afford to harm him. I don't know if he meant hire somebody to harm him or whatever he meant by that. But anyway, all this is behind him not being able to move on from Kim Kardashian. He picked that woman. He know the type of woman he was with. And that's why I don't understand why he's so upset about their daughter being on TikTok. He seen their family dynamics. He seen when they first came on with Keeping Up the Kardashian, how Kylie and the other sister, the one that they say in the closet. He seen how they was acting. He seen when they was on TV and they had a pole and they was mimicking Kim dancing on the pole, and one of them had on a halter top, running around a pole and flipping it up. He knows Chris put them kids and them all out there early like that. Kanye, you chose the woman. You chose her. You already knew. And like they say, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You see how easy it is for them to move on and get another man? Come on now. But like Nick said, I have compassion for Kanye. However, he did place himself in this mess. I never thought marrying Kim was a good idea. Those bitches leave black men broken. He had a choice. And exactly, they don't really be one of the black men. They be want to use them. And then all their friends, black friends they ever had, except for the two black twins, they managed to get what they get with them to get with their boyfriends, their men, or whatever you want to call them, their better half. That's all I ever see. If you were to Google Chloe and everybody she dated, then they'll tell the story of who they was with first and how she used to be your friend with that person first. That's why she didn't mind getting with Tristan when he had Jordy pregnant at 6 months old. Now, you know how that must have made that woman feel while she was pregnant. She said it didn't bother, but it did. You see how she got the woman now, Karma coming back. He laying down the baby anywhere he can go lay a baby down. How they said back in the day, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. Come on now. And at the same time, no, I don't really feel bad for Kanye, but he knew what he was getting into. Yeah, I watched a little bit of that yesterday too. The Brandon's name, Mitri, for real. He has not done anything to answer to the voice or get a parenting plan since he ignored the paperwork and will not sign it. Yeah, he's been very choice. He's gonna end up not having no visiting rights at all because that's the way Kim wanted. And all she wanted was some babies. All they wanted was some black babies, except for the older one. She had one boyfriend. He wasn't black, and he wasn't white. Just one. She don't really care for black men like all the rest of them. But she got close to one. And then when they break up with somebody, and they get with another man, they go find one younger because they feel like they can train them in the way they want them to be. They want to train them. So actually, we thought it was Kanye having Kim nose open, y'all, but it was vice versa. He thought that he was the head and he was the one making decision. No, Kim did hers. She finessed him. Let me just say it like that. She finessed him big time. She got 4 babies. She happy. She got 4 black babies. That's what they want. They want little black dolls. Okay. So that's what's going on with that, with the Steve Harvey situation, the DL HUGLEY. Now, let's talk about Jussie Smollett over here studying. He done cried so much like a baby, y'all, that they actually let him out on bail pending his appeal. Now, I said to myself, oh, he's getting the Caucasian privilege. Why do y'all think he's getting a, how they call it, the white man privilege? Huh? And tell me, y'all, did I sound like that to y'all? He whined and, oh, he got threatened. And then the story just came out 9 hours ago. They talked about it again. Jussie Smollett released from jail. Will he successfully appeal conviction? You know, I thought, and I've always heard, you know, like when people fight in a case and they don't accept the first plea bargain, that it end up being worse in time. Like, for example, if you get offered 90 days, they don't want to accept it. They want to keep fighting it. Well, the next time it's going to be maybe 120 or 6 months. So if he loses this appeal, he would get more time. Now, if I was him, I would have been content with those 5 months, because I don't think this case is going to get totally thrown out. I just don't think that. Jussie Smollett released from jail while he successfully appealed conviction. Lord, I swear, he cried and cried. They let him out. He said he got threatened to get raped and everything. Somebody called his brother and threatened him through his brother. Let's see what's going on. If this will stop rolling. I mean, he whined and whined and whined and whined. Got to get through this commercial for, and they let his butt out of there. I ain't never seen nobody after they get sentenced and they go to jail, wait to get transferred and come out and get a bail on the appeal. But he got some privilege going on, y'all. He got some privilege going on. Please like the stream. Thank you. That woman's going to leave him just like the others. Those women at the top, selling orders, Oscar nominated, and socialite, they all left, moved on after 3 months. Let's hear what they talking about right here first.
Yeah, filed to appeal his hate crime conviction. They argue that jail is just too dangerous for the actor.
Todd Pyro joins us with the details. Todd,
wow.
apparently
it's dangerous for everybody.
The appeals court got involved, and now he's free. For now.
It happens like this, guys. Jussie Smollett walking free after serving just 6 days behind bars. A judge, like Steve said, releasing Smollett on a $150,000 bond, which he will not pay as long as he appears in court when summoned. His release comes after his lawyers appealed his December convictions.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't trying to make you go that slow.
Ended up serving his entire sentence before the completion of the entire process. Last week, the actor was sentenced to 150 days in jail and a $25,000 fine, also required to pay the city of Chicago just over $120,000. As you remember, Smollett coming unhinged in the courtroom. Watch.
I am not suicidal. I am not suicidal, and I am innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
His lawyers also claiming his sentence was a threat to his life, saying, quote, Mr. Smollett has become the target of vicious threats in the social media forums, which no doubt reflects the hatred and wish for physical harm towards Smollett, which he may experience during incarceration. Any custodial setting poses a safety and health danger to the life of Mr. Smollett. Smollett spent the last 4 days of his sentence in the psych ward due to being, quote, at risk of self-harm. That, according to his brother, the former Empire actor was convicted of 5 felony counts of disorderly conduct for lying to police when he staged a hate crime against himself in 2019. Rachel, Brian, and Steve, back to you.
My head's spinning.
Now, I'm going to put this in my chat also. That was Fox News. I kind of really wanted to show y'all he's in court screaming and hollering like y'all just heard and holding his fist up. But I'm going to put that in there. Y'all can go watch it for yourself. Because you know that some of these people are really picky about people doing it with their stuff. You know. Yeah, I started to show y'all. I said, no, I'm not. I'm just going to put the link in my chat. So let me get to that too. Move Iguana Man. It's a guy called Iguana Man in Florida. It's a big problem with the iguanas digging holes under people's house or whatever. And they catch it for meat and everything. So I had left that on the gadget to finish watching. So I'm gonna watch that. Finish watching that particular episode too. I would like to, and they don't destroy it. They use it for meat. They say, and I hear it's a delicacy. I don't want to send for me iguana. I want to try it. Anyway, there's the link. And that was Fox News. We all know Fox News kind of prejudice, but they, you know, news like this, and everybody mostly saying everything, but that's what the video at if y'all interested in looking at it. See, Pete Davidson saying, hell, fuck a baby. Lady Nika, did you see the video? Pete Davidson saying, hell, fuck a baby. What? Come on, dog. Wow, yo. I'm gonna start dropping my link to here in a minute if anybody want to discuss MBS. Over here, over there, and trying to get somewhere. Wow. Pete Davidson. So what y'all think about the granny sitting on a whole leg, then cut off a whole head, got a whole torso inside a big box or something she was dragging? What y'all think about that? Oh, Lord. Oh, suspected spam. No, I can't answer you. What do y'all think about that? And then that's coming in there bothering me like that. Made me lose my place. And I block one every time they come up. Miss Bless, scroll up and see my previous comment. Okay, Klondike. Catherine Powell, hey. Lady Nika, must be far up. You can't just say it again because I think I'm trying to go too far up. You can just go ahead and say it again because all I see you speaking or whatever. Good morning, Valerie Lou. Oh, it was fun, huh, Vibrant? I hope we get more. I don't say we because I'm going to be able to again more interaction too. Everybody, you know, was shy of coming up there playing the game. It was fun. You might want to leave completely alone. I don't know what's going on with them. You know, I see her writing that to you. I don't even know who that is. I mean, I may, and probably it's just something that I'm not following. But why would you say that? Oh, you're talking about Kim Kardashian's boyfriend. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm thinking something else. Yeah. Why would you say that, though? Leave Pete Davidson completely alone. Chris needs to remove him now. Remove who, Klondike? See, that's what I'm saying. I got, you know, I don't know people catching it, everything in the chat because when I'm talking, I try to look off so I won't get thrown off. But why would you say that? Because everybody and their mama talking about Pete Davidson and Kim. Anyway, I'm almost 30 minutes. I'm going to drop my link. I know that's what you just said, but I ain't heard that from the web, but right here. Have you heard that? I haven't heard that. Did he say that in the past or something? Good morning, Faith. Was that said in the past or something? I know even when it got an old tattoo branded on him with Kim, and that's too soon to be writing something on your body. You know, that's hell of a hard to remove. Oh, he really playing a game with her because they got money. Well, dude, just I don't know if that's what they want to do. Kim talking about she been doing interviews about the relationship that they having. TMZ talking about the racial slurs that Trevor Noah threw at Kanye. Comedian warns Kim could turn violent. Do y'all think that Kanye and this boy Pete gonna turn violent together with one another? Yeah, I don't care about Pete. He ain't scared me, though. I ain't a part of their circle. So she opened up about her relationship with Pete Davidson. She said that they are so cute together. She said, I went for it. I was like, you know what? I'm in my 40s. Like, F this. Just go for it. Find your happiness, Kim Kardashian told Ellen DeGeneres. Girl, please, you reminded me of who was that had all them damn marriages in their life. How many marriages Kim Kardashian didn't have? Damn, she didn't out. God, who was that other lady with all them marriages? She played, wow, y'all know who I'm talking about too. Anyway, let me see what's going on. Is definitely living his best life. He's still very young. One day will come when he find his person, settle down. Right now, he wants his, exactly. He's getting to where he need to get with campaign him, you know. and he's loving it. He's going to get there too. He's going to get there too through them. No, it looked like she had more than 3. Or maybe I'm thinking that because she was with somebody before Ray J. What's that, Reggie Bush? She was with before Ray J. Oh God, every time I bring up some people know who I be talking about. Liz Taylor. Look like she's gonna have just as many marriages as Liz Taylor. Wow. Now, was it Reggie Bush first, then Ray J? Then somebody came after that? I mean, just Google it. So she also had relationships long term. We all remember the chart when she was married for what, 60 or 90 days. Oh yeah, I think it's more than 3. I mean, 3 actual marriages. And who want to have to keep walking down the aisle? And every time she got married, she wore another white dress as if it was her first marriage. But in between those marriages, she were in relationships. That's why I'm thinking like the way I'm thinking. She done been with a lot of men. Kanye posted an old video of Pete making a joke about a baby. Oh, and Instagram deleted it and banned it. Yeet for 25. Oh, really? I would love to have seen that. So, wow. So I never knew about that. That's why I said it must have been years ago. She was not married to Reggie. She was married to a black man who was not famous. Yeah, it was somebody. So that means Reggie Bush was second because she got married, what, at 18 or 19 years old, and they didn't stay married long. Then that's when she got Reggie Bush, then Ray J, and then the rest is history. I'm trying to do the timeline. And I think Kris Jenner didn't approve of it, and they got that marriage annulled. I can't think his name either, but you're right, he wasn't famous. Wow, let me drop this link if anybody want to talk about it. Yeah, but she over there, Ellen DeGeneres, if y'all, care to go watch it. She said, I guess it's not official until you post Kardashian joke to host Ellen. I have the cutest pictures of us, and I want to be like, oh my God, we're so cute. But then I'm like, don't be so desperate. Don't be posting so much. Just give it a glimpse, she shared. I don't know what the right thing is to do. Y'all, every time this woman got with a man, her or her sisters, it's always, you just know when you know what it is. Oh, it just feels right, like it's the right thing to do. Well, all the men, you said that about all the men. Every one of them was the right thing to do. Okay? Okay, Lady Nika. Yeah, oh, really? Yeah, that's when I just mentioned briefly, was it 60 days or 90 days? He thought the whole family was crazy because I watched that reality show when Chloe was joking around with him and he didn't like that at all. He just thought they was nuts. Yep. Chris Humphrey was the best. Yeah, Chris Humphrey, that's what she married. And had a great, big wedding, beautiful wedding. Good morning, pray tell. Chris is biracial. He was a basketball player. And yeah, he was nice looking too. Nice and tall and handsome young man. You can tell he was mixed with something. I didn't know that he was mixed with black until recently, all this time. But I was just thinking he was of one of those races that looks like us, because I got some mixed nieces and nephews, and they can pass for Samoan or any other races, some more different races. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I put that twice. Let me move that back. Oh, I hope I ain't doing the wrong thing. Let's see something. I might need to do that again. Yeah, I don't know if I did that right or not. Yeah, y'all is trying to get to me, but okay. One more thing now. I gotta get to this little bit of the YouTube stuff, before I get somewhere out here, which I got a little bit more time. I swear none of us do, Faith. I'm telling you, it's just ridiculous. But like I say, Kanye know what kind of family he was. He know they started them kids off early. The little girl already on TikTok, dancing, gyrating. She already on TikTok doing all that. Okay. Now, it was the YouTube talk I'm trying to get to. But anyway, they're gonna link. Y'all just be some stuff going on. Not But over here, you know, I've already talked about the foster care. Why try to take Black children out of their home? I can see if there was a drug problem, they're going to get fed, food stamps. So I get all that. And, you know, maybe some people have families that have them out, some don't. But to put them in the system and do it deliberately, like that old man was sitting over there doing, all up in the women business. No, I don't think that's right at all. I just don't think that's right. But let's get to the obvious. Everybody and their mama, because you know, whenever something hit the YouTube street, everybody and their mama talk about it. Turns out that 5 case was dropped. They said she did what? Almost a 2-hour live bragging about it. Well, the rumor is Rita dropped the ball. She wasn't really keeping up with her business, what she's supposed to do. She wasn't showing up, but none of that. So Stanky Baby gonna talk about this for about a week. Long as she can keep getting the views and everybody keep talking about it, she will be talking about that for a long time, y'all. For a long time. If you're asking me, no, I don't really celebrate St. Patrick's Day fates. I had to. It was mandatory in school. People want to pinch you. You ain't got green on, all like that. I've had friends I went out with through the years that celebrated and went to the bar with them. They served green beer, and the restaurant had some cabbage and corned beef and cornbread, all that kind of stuff. And one of my friends would invite me out because that's what they celebrate. I would have respected them with them too. Like I invite them to stuff that we do too. But for me to actually cook something special for it myself, no, not really. No, I don't do that. The stunt Pete Davidson did by taking the folding bed with Kim, he did that before with Arizna Grande, Sydney's photo. Oh, he's one of them type too, huh? Rest in peace. How do y'all think that relationship gonna last? I think she having fun. I don't think she's gonna see him as marriage material. She did. She's just playing with him. Like I say, they tend to what that's what Chloe did. She felt like since Tristan is younger than her, that she was able to train him and he was gonna be so in love with her because of who she is. And, you know, like that. No, that ain't the case. He don't care, and she still want babies. You know, she got frozen eggs. She want her children to be by him, whether he want her or not. Ain't that crazy? Why you want to keep having a baby with a man that don't want you? And he dropping baby. He planting babies everywhere. Well, why is Faith on there Stanky Baby on there already celebrating? All the case was dropped, and just bragging. Well, I don't know. They just say she ain't showing up. I'm British and broke, so I'll just be cooking corned beef. Well, if you're broke, meat, you seem like you cook cabbage. That's much cheaper than the corned beef, bros. I say, you know, cook your cabbage, girl. I'll throw you some flour, cornmeal together and make you some cornbread or something. That might come out cheaper. That will come out cheaper than the corned beef. And speaking of corned beef, I haven't cooked one of those in a long time. You know, I cook them and I slice it up, put mustard on it, eat it, have my cabbage. But with my leftover, I like to make corned beef hash. All that is smothered potatoes with corned beef chopped up all through it. That's all corned beef hash is, and it's delicious. I don't think she really likes it. Yeah, that's what she's doing. And then not only that, though, Joanna, she's using her kids. Okay, Lady Nika. She's using her kids, too. She knows that it's really getting to him, too, by him using the baby on TikTok. So since he came out saying he had no say-so over there, she's going to do that even more. Oh, you do got some cabbage. Okay. I love corned beef, cabbage, potatoes. Yeah, everybody put chunks of cabbage, potatoes in their cabbage, just like we put turnip bottoms in our greens. Now, even when I cook collard greens, I cut some turnip bottoms on there. Sometimes I cook turnip greens, but I definitely mix it with some mustard and collard because they cook down to nothing. But our staple green was collard greens. My husband's family, when they cook greens, always mustard greens. But don't get me wrong, we ate all kind of greens. We mixed them mostly with mustard when we mixed greens, put some turnip bottoms, or sometimes steam some okra on top. A lot of people in the South didn't, well, my husband's family and down the party from, so you put okra and greens? I said, yeah. You know, so it just depends. And speaking of that, y'all, I got some turnip bottoms about the other day. I think I'm just going to smother those down. Okay. Some green onion. Yeah, cook with some smoke. I'll fry some bacon first. Pour the grease. I'll put my turnips in there. Cut some green and cook them down. You want some cornbread? I think I'm going to do me some turnips. I almost forgot I got turnips. He has the cast in on Saturday. And I never really watched him. Now I used to watch Saturday Night Live, the older one. I don't think he was on that one. I have a pressure cooker. I got one. I can do 7 things in one. Well, one other day for oh, they're expensive, and the $15 one must have been small, huh? So let me recap, y'all. Let me recap. Y'all got ants in my pants and need to dance. Meaning I just feel like I just got to, I feel it's not unnecessary, but I just need to go do something. I know what that is. I need to watch some BINGO. And Bingo was my name, ho. The Jussie Smollett situation, he's out on bail, y'all. He sniveled and cried, and he got threatened to get raped and all of that, and he's out on appeal. And I think it's going to be worse if he loses appeal. They'll give him more time because that's how it usually happens. The transgender granny killer, for y'all that just came in, she was in the store sitting on a leg that she severed from her body, cut from her body. And they found the torso. She cut the head off the body. And I figured for her to be 83 years old, she couldn't be feeble or weak. Because from what I hear, it's hard sawing the body. Just like it's hard sawing meat. Cows and things and stuff of that nature. Shout out to Ibe with her funny self. Have y'all been keeping up with Ibe? Oh my gosh, she is so hilarious. She keep doing little jokes and stuff about Jay Wilson in the buds, y'all. Let me look over and see if anybody else in here. What you got in that slow cooker, girl? Oh yeah, put some carrots in there. I always do. I'm speaking now. Good morning, Miss Toby. Good morning, Giga Buddy. Mixed greens, yeah. So anyway, yeah, just like pinto beans or cornbread. We grew up on that, but however way any other kind of beans, we ate all kind of beans, but that'd be our staple. Like down there, my husband's family, their main bean would be red beans and rice. However they do eat other beans. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, by Nick Cannon, I remember Nick saying that a while ago. Oh, okay, so that's how he got on that Saturday Night Live too. I don't know if he's funny because I don't really watch him. Ariana Grande, he changed it to his depression and bipolar. Oh, really? Y'all talking about food. Y'all making me hungry. I was thinking about even making me some homemade wonton soup. I already got the wontons made and stuff. It ain't gonna take that long to throw together. I mix cabbage and collards together. Oh, you can do that too. Cook your greens first, then your cabbage. And you know what, y'all remember back when they was growing up, the older people say, oh, cook some cabbage greens today, because that's what it was called. But nowadays, even this generation don't know you're supposed to eat the greens on the cabbage. When you go in the store and buy it, they just got the middle part, the light green part. So that one store that don't peel theirs, I basically go for all the greens, and it tastes like turnip greens when you clean them and chop them up. That's why they call it cabbage greens. You start off the greens first. You know, but people don't know that. They think, you know, and that think that, I don't know. Well, we all cook different races cook it different ways, but the greens. So I'm going to give me a bag of the greens. I'll pull the greens off themselves at that one store that, because people peel them off and get their cabbage and weigh it and use it. They don't know about greens. But that's what you see, cabbage greens. That's what we call it. And that's the best part of the cabbage, is the greens. Support Bless Walkers via Super Chat. Our Cash App Walkers Bless $57. Appreciate it. Thank you in advance. Thank you in advance, y'all. Seeing new sir. Yeah, if y'all want to send me some, I'll be trying to talk about it. But when I do that, y'all, I be one y'all whoever send me the story kind of interact with it too. But if not, I'll read it. I'll look at it, talk about the whole thing myself, like I'm doing right now. But I found the transgender on my own. Dig at HUGLEY and everybody talking about it. I do have some stories that was sent to me, you know, but since I haven't been around much, I ain't been able to get to all of them, but I eventually do. Y'all. Oh, Safeway's been out here on the West Coast for years and years and years, Miss Toby. Yeah, we have Safeway, and they're expensive too. Safeway's expensive. Sometimes they have pretty good sales though. Good morning, Inside April. I want you there. I have a special song for you. When you going live, Hope it ain't too soon after I get off here, because I do got a little bit of running around, because I'm be in the bushes watching Lady Nika's upload she's doing today too. What time, girl? I don't want to miss it. Miss told we used to have segue in there. Yeah. Because you be playing some good music over there. Yes, indeed. Dr. Unside April. Did y'all watch Thank You Baby when her mother had that graduation? I would be proud of my mama too if my mother had that lifestyle all my life when I was growing up. And a lot of ladies, when they retire from doing, well, allegedly, I don't know if it's true, that her mother used to do whatever she do, prostitution or whatever. That's what they say. I'm not saying it. That's what I hear. And everybody hear that. And I understand probably about 55 or 60, she had to, go turn to Christ because it was too old for her to do anything else. So then, so she had nothing to do but to stick with her Bible study and Sunday school and stuff. And she completed a course of a Bible study and got her little certificate. Well, I'd be proud too, judging for where her mother came from. I don't see nothing wrong with it. No shade. I'm just telling you what I hear on the street. Listen, because of his own show, but he's still there. Hey, do y'all think Wendy Williams gonna come back? Because I've been hearing rumors of that too, and that she wants to come back. I'm gonna put up a premiere and tag y'all. And yeah, okay, so it's gonna be a premiere too, so I'll be able to catch it. Okay. Miss told me Blessed is in Northern Cali. They close the ones down in Southern. Oh, because we still got Safeways. I'd like to go there. It's a sandwich I buy to take the bingo with me, because they got a Subways in there in the food court, but I'm gonna be wanting no salad on bread. Subways is salad on bread. So I'll stop and get me a good old, well, I call it po' boy. Y'all call it po' boys down there. And the po' boy to me, I always get like ham and cheese and salami, sometimes bacon and lettuce, tomato, with different lunch meats. That some people call it cold cuts. I call it all kind of lunch meats. That's a po' boy to me, is submarine, ham and cheese. Yeah, when I went south and I said po' boy, well, I had never tasted them like that before. It was either crawdads, which they call crawfish, and what else? Fried shrimp or something like that. It was good too. But I do oysters like that too. I've been enjoying your uploads. Yeah, Lady Nika been having some good uploads. If y'all ain't been watching them, y'all need to go catch them, because they pretty good. And especially if y'all wanna just see some good positive content. That's what she's doing. Because people, I'm hearing a lot of people saying they kind of bored of the beefing rights for a second. They need to take a little break because it ain't the same. It's not funny. What's so funny about calling CPS, calling the police or somebody's job? What's funny about that? Ain't no roast, drag, gag, and none of that. And when you was coming back, Rita did a skit about 5 Babe's mom. She did. I didn't see it. Since I don't watch Rita, I didn't see it, but I might go peek at it. But whoever house, whoever they was, now wherever it belonged to the church or whoever, they did a good job. And I see the kind of church she belonged to. And I don't blame her. She went to a church where she can get some help, you know what I'm saying, and do whatever it is that she needs to do. So, if my mother led that kind of life all her life, and then she got clean and slowed up with the men and stuff, and changed over, whether she got up an age to give herself to Christ, I would be proud of her too. Maybe Stanky Baby gonna wait till she get in her 50s too, because she almost did, to do is slow up of what she's doing too. I don't know. I'm just saying. So I ain't mad at the lady. I'm glad she got a little certificate. But don't come on here pumping it up to more than what it is. It's not accredited. You ain't went to no school nowhere. All churches like that, when you complete your Bible study program or Sunday school program, you get certificates every so often. Even when the kids Sunday school, they got certificates every so often. Oh, let me catch this. Okay, I'm finna tell them that you're here. Bye. All right. I'm way on the other side of the house. My hubby on the phone. Let me go tell him that it's in here. Hold on, y'all. I've been on here almost an hour and I had questions. And I didn't get around to asking my question, so I have to change my title and put in the description what I talked about, because I didn't want. And my questions was going to be about what's going on here in the beef sector, because I haven't been catching too much, but I kind of sort of know about the latest thing, because like when one thing happened, everybody grab it. And that's Stanky Baby saying that the case has been dropped. And my question was, anything else going on? I had dropped the link. I'll do it one more time before I get out of here. I think I get 10 more minutes to an hour. Her health is way too bad. Well, they saying she was getting better. Now, let me tell you something about kale. We just recently, I started eating kale probably about 3 years ago, because I started making smoothies. And when I first started making my smoothies, everybody always talk about put kale in the smoothie, kale in the smoothie, but it was too strong. So I had to start off in spinach and build my way up to kale. And then some recipes call for a big collard green leaf. So when I do with the cherries and the prickly pear fruit and all like that, I call for collard green. But mostly now, if I make smoothies, all of my smoothies, all of them really is spinach, but every blue moon, I might get some kale for spinach. It's a stronger taste. And then I started eating it cooked. And then I tried it mixed with some collards. But, you know, collards are already kind of tough. You got to know how to cook them. That's why you got to, I put a little bacon dripper in my collards to tenderize them instead of just regular oil. You know how we fry bacon and keep our bacon dripping and make the best smothered potatoes. Like, yeah, I'm a very, very all the way old-fashioned cook, okay? That's why when I make my dressings, all homemade. I don't buy breadcrumbs. I don't do none of that. I put my bread ends in there and put that hot chicken broth on it. And I boil down a whole chicken because I like meat in every bite. I don't do just no giblet. You know, so that's another thing. I want to get to the part with food, because I can steal some food, because I can cook good because I like to cook. Simple as that. But I don't do the stuffing thing. I was telling somebody that the other day. I don't want no walnuts and apples and raisins and all that stuff stuck in no kind of bird of mine. And I've had stuffed my chicken or turkeys before, but with my dressing, not stuffing, because they didn't know if there's a difference between stuffing and dressing. Yes, a big difference in dressing and stuffing. And mostly Caucasian people use stuffing. You know what I'm saying? And the stuffing be made out of croutons. From what I see, croutons is bread. You know, and I have, you know, my food ministry, sometimes we have food left over. I have kept a box of that stuffing mix and mix it in mine. That's when I realized, oh, this is crouton, so that's bread. It's toasted bread cut up in little cubes. That's what it is. But no, I don't really use it though. But yeah, so kale is kind of a new thing. And another new thing is the leaves from the broccoli. You know, in those rural markets, they keep all the leaves on all the vegetables too. Well, we just eat the broccoli stalks, you know, the broccoli. But they eat all kind of leaves and stuff, because I'm getting all kind of other recipes. I want to make some food. You know that white stuff? When I'm looking at the people from Jamaica or on the continent, from different areas over there on the continent, and it's white, and they pick it up, they pick their food up with it, and they eat with their hand. I see somebody back here. I'm glad I looked over here at my thing, y'all. I wasn't even looking at my chat. I'm sorry. I don't know how long you've been back there, but I just now looked. Let's see. Guilty pleasure. Hey, let me see something here. I hope I didn't take. Did I get you? Wait a minute now. I'm trying to get you on here. Hold on. Okay. Hey.
Hey.
Wait a minute now. I'm trying to get you on here. Hold on. Okay. Hey. Am I behind? Come on. I think I'm lagging. Am I going slower? Is there something wrong? And do you want to come on your avatar?
No, this is fine.
Am I behind? Hey. Good morning. Am I going slower? Is there something wrong? Is there a delay? I sound like I'm delaying. Good morning.
Do I need to mute or something?
No, I'll mute myself. It sound like I'm delaying when you came on.
Okay.
So, but go ahead and talk. I'll keep quiet. Go ahead. How you doing? Good morning. Welcome.
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
Okay. I'm fine. Just talking about some stuff I've been watching in the news.
Well, I had a couple of questions for you.
Okay, but let me say this real fast before you go. It sounds like I'm getting a lot of feedback. You got something else open? Close out the YouTube part.
1 second.
It sounds like I'm getting a lot of feedback.
How about now?
Okay, that's better.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wanting to ask you a couple of questions. I watch you guys all the time. That's why I put my name up there as guilty pleasure. You're definitely my guilty pleasure. So I wanted to know, what do you think about Miss Mona?
Mona Simone?
No,
Which
the
one?
Miss Mona from England.
I don't know Miss Mona from England.
Okay, so you haven't had to interact with her at all?
No, I haven't. What about her? Did she be on YouTube all the time or something?
Well, apparently she's a lady from England. There's a big brouhaha about whether she's black or if she's white. Not quite sure about which one. She says a lot of different things about her race, so it's really not quite clear what her race is. I think she does a lot of things to get, people riled up. And also she does a lot of super chats, very large super chats. So that is what she's doing in the beef sector as well as the black sector.
Okay, so whose channel she usually be on? A panel, whatever?
I've seen her on Tracy's channel. I think she gave Tracy $500. I've seen her on Miss Pizarro's channel. I'm not quite sure if she's giving money to Miss Pizarro. Well, I'm sure she can because Miss Pizarro is not monetized. I've seen her on Jay Wilson. And someone else, I can't remember exactly who it is, as well as some in the black sector.
Oh,
and
okay.
to my understanding, she said that, and I think other people have confirmed that she has given thousands of dollars to Claudiva.
Oh, so she mostly over there. She sounds like another Dory. So, well, you be asking questions about her. You had some kind of interaction about her. What do you think about her, and where she's from?
She's from England. So I was just wondering if you had interacted with her or know anything about her. I find it's very interesting. I think dealing with her, the way that she acts on Miss Pizarro's page is it's triggering a lot of people, and I think it brings up a lot of good conversation about what is black, because now she's claiming mixed. So what is black? Who can use the N-word? She uses the N-word a lot. And I think it's more so that she's condescending in what she says and what she does. So it's very interesting. If you could look at one of Miss Pizarro's lives with her in there, your mouth will be open. She's a lot. She's a lot. So I was just wondering what your opinion of her was, but if you haven't dealt with her yet, maybe she'll drop in your chat one day.
I watch Pizarro all the time. I got a good YouTube shit going on with her, but maybe I guess she's been on at the times I haven't been able to be over there, or maybe she wasn't. I'm not realizing who she was or something. And if she putting money out there like that, is she trying to buy friends or something? Because she's sounding like another Diamond Ring Dory. Do you know if she have a channel or something herself? I'm
it's very interesting. Yeah, I don't know what it's kind of hard to know what her angle is, and since you don't really know if she's black or she's white, because sometimes she says she's white, then she says she's black, then she says she's mixed. So I think that's where the issue is, because she says a lot of things that we would consider only a black person could say, and she says a lot of things that upset people.
So she's saying basically she can say what she want to say, and she's giving out a lot of money. And if she's white, she's being able to say anything she want to say, racist and all, because she's giving out a lot of money. That's what I'm getting here.
That's
she was there to buy me like that. And Pizarro's not that type of person either. To be bald like that, I don't, because I'm frequent over there all the time. Because we're not like as a group, but we have some of us got a relationship with each other like that. So I haven't seen it, but I'm gonna be paying attention to that. But that's what it sounds like. Compare. Let me see. Somebody just said Pete. Let me see. Some compare her with who I just lost it. But anyway, somebody was just saying something about somebody compare her with high blessed, discreet with gas. Hey, Molly, she gives money because she says people on her claim to have money. Oh, really? So she's one of them. Well, she can look down on you and brag about it later on who she gave money to, Nikki. Because she want to give them money because they don't, so she feeling sorry for them. She looking down on them, want to give them some change or two. I don't know. That's what that sounded like.
Yeah, it even seems like it's a little bit of a also American blacks that she kind of looks down on them versus herself being in England. It's
Paulette say she don't act a fool on Tracy's panel, so Paulette know who that is. So she acts a fool other places, Paulette? You can get on the link too and talk about it too if you want to.
Oh yeah.
So what do you mean by that?
She cut up.
Oh, really? So have she been cutting up over there, Miss Brazil, or something like I said? So I missed that, you know, especially lately, because I've been busy really for like about 2 weeks for real. I haven't really been on that much and been able to catch everything.
Yeah, I think it was about a couple of days ago. She really acted. I mean, she had people clicking the link I've never seen click a link. So it was a lot going
Manny,
on.
don't worry. Manny, one of my moms said, "Bless me some way. Where did you?" No, I'm not gonna get in. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm just curious as who the Mona is, and maybe I missed something, and curious to what the lady is saying, you know, like that. So no, I'm not gonna get into nothing. Got to do it. I don't know her to say anything bad or good about it at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mona says she.
What I'll do is I'll find the one where she just really cut up and was calling people the N-word. I'll find that and I'll email it to you so you can see it for yourself.
Yeah, and my email, do you see here in the chat?
Yeah, I saw it.
And okay, and not only that, that phone number, I tend to look at the texts first before I do the emails. Okay. Somebody put that phone number, okay? Put the phone up if there for me, faith anybody. But either way you do it, but it seems like I check the texts more than I do the emails. I be forgetting. Then I get over this. Oh, let me check the emails today. Yeah, I would like to see that though, you know, but no, but I kind of been missing Pizarro. So she's been on there lately too, you know, arguing.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to ask Miss Pizarro some questions when I catch her live. Miss Pizarro,
ask Miss Pizarro.
Yeah, and when she come on, it be through the night. You know, the time difference sometimes. Yeah, prevents me from missing a lot, especially the morning shows. Like I love watching Deanna and Lady Nika, but the time they come on in the mornings, I'm probably still in bed at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So it's the time difference. Then I have to get up and catch the replays. But here's the whole thing right here, Lady Nika put up there.
Okay.
That email and that phone number right there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the link, Cesaro. I mean, I'm gonna drop the link. I think Paulette want to ask some questions. So
and then the only other thing I really wanted to say, I just wanted to tell you and Lady Nika that I really like your shows. I like the way that you change it up. It's not all about beef. You talk about current affairs. I like Lady Nika's story times. So I think that's good. I think it's needed in the sector, and I really appreciate it.
Yes, it is needed because I have been saying lately that it's boring. I'm kind of burned out right now with the beef, so I kind of been taking. Not kind of. I have been taking little breaks. I'm trying to get that link back in there, girl.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Oh Lord, I'm having a hard time. That's why I be wanting to mod sometimes to catch it. It dropped up and it fell down, and kind of keep posting it for me. It dropped up, but it falling. Oh, there it goes. Got to catch it. Oh, it fell again. Y'all not getting it? Okay, let me try it again.
But thank you for having me up.
I want to see if she wanted to ask you something. Here she comes.
Okay, yes.
That go to link. I don't know if probably would. That go to link. Can somebody grab that link too for me so they can keep putting it in there every now and then? Thank you. Okay, Paulette, the link is dropped. Oh, Lady Nika posted. You must have posted while I was trying to get it up there. Thank you. Thank you, Guilty Pleasure. Yeah, Guilty Pleasure. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by too. Yeah, and I'm going to pay it because I may have missed that. And then I may have watched the episode of Pizarro, and it'd be so many people, and everybody be hollering and fussing at each other. I don't know who be talking at the time. And sometimes I can't see the name on people's avatar if it's written small or something.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
So
people, I think they don't put their name on there. I'm not quite sure what's up with that.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't recognize. Say something, Paulette. Let me see something.
Hear me?
Yes, Paulette, say something again.
Hey, you hear me?
Okay, I hear you now. And that's probably why I probably was watching the episode of that and didn't realize who it was. Hey,
Okay.
Paulette.
Hey, I've been on the panel with Mona over at Teresa's, and she didn't act like that. She did not use no N-word. We had a pleasant conversation. But I've seen her other places act a fool. You know, tripping, using the N-word, and there's a lot of SDX talking. Just crazy talk. It's really crazy talk. But like I
Miss
said,
Paulette, did you
I
see
talked to
her? Did you see her on Miss Pizarro's when she was calling people the N-word?
I didn't see that,
Okay.
but I've seen her over in the black sector do it.
Oh, okay.
On some of the panels.
But people tend to act different on different panels. Like a lot of people, like I don't censor over here. I don't care if people doing the chat. The chat is fun. They know how far to go. But they know certain stuff they can't do over here, and some stuff they'll do elsewhere that they won't do here. You see what I'm saying? So maybe she feel like she got some what she ain't gonna show that. Like Paula just said, she don't do that over there, but she feel comfortable doing it over at Miss Pizarro's, because mainly people get up there and that's what they do. That's what Pizarro, that's what she give over there, and that's what a lot of people like. That's her formula, and ain't nothing wrong with that either. So she just probably know where she can go do certain things at. That's just the way I see it. But I be telling everybody I don't censor like that. I wouldn't mind them coming up here speaking their mind, but they have that, and I appreciate them, wanting to have that kind of respect for them. I really do. But I be wanting people, I be saying they grown, say what y'all want to say, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a boring person, and I just like to be upfront too, like that, and I don't censor. But go ahead, Paula. But that's probably that's what it sounds like to me. She just know where to do certain stuff at. Because some people ain't gonna go for it at all. Some people don't want the mess on there with them.
When I first heard about her, was the streets was talking about her giving Claudiva $1,200.
Wow.
And that's the first thing I heard out of her. And ever since then, she been dropping. Sometimes she dropped 50, 100, 25. It just depends on what she feel like doing. She might give you $500. She gave Tracy like $400, I think, the other day.
Well, yeah.
If she like you, she like you, and she'll drop money.
So partner, don't she remind you then of Dory?
Yeah, but see, she doing hers out in public where we see it. Dory do it where we don't actually see her donating these big amounts.
That's true. That's true.
And that's the difference. It's Mona doing hers out in the open, but Dory do hers. She just tell us. So we don't actually know if she's giving out that kind of money.
Yeah, that's true.
One person will always come back and dispute whatever Dory said, or they say it wasn't what she said it was.
And she don't show no proof. She'll show a couple of cash apps, but she don't be showing no thousands of dollars, 8,000 and stuff like she be saying she giving people.
Well, I know for a fact she gave this one person, it was 8,000. I know it, but they say it's a total 11,000 because she even admitted where she sent it to me for my college loans and all like that. I do know that of a few people for sure, but the rest of the people, I don't know. But but Dory did it to show out so she can talk about it. And then when the state was just made just now by guilty pleasure, didn't you just say that she said she give to people that's broke? You know what I'm saying? Like she feeling sorry, looking down on them or something. She give
not the money piece that she speaks down on some people, calling them the N-word, calling them broke, calling them poor. She actually calls them that.
Oh wow!
But she don't know if the person is poor or not. You don't know. We're on the internet. You know what I'm saying? She can't. You don't actually know on here who got money and who don't unless somebody show you their bank statement.
That's true.
We don't know nothing, So
wow,
that's just my personal opinion on that.
Yeah.
But if she, if she give it, if she got it like this, she got it like that.
Yeah, and
See,
some
she's
people
been
got
on
it like that.
YouTube a long
It's just
time.
a drop. It's barely a drop in the bucket to them. If she giving out money like that to her, it's just some chump change. Then you know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal.
And some people are saying it's like she buying slaves and all of that. You don't say that when they giving money. You know, when other people giving money, are they buying slaves?
Yeah.
Well, part of that,
Because-
do you think people tend to be more lenient to people that give them big money like that in the chat? Because she just said the lady make racist things, don't nobody say nothing, but she giving them people money. So do you think she's actually giving people money and they let her get away with more than they would let anybody else get away with?
The way I feel about it, like if it's your panel, it's your channel. If you sit up there and let her call people niggas, that's on you. Cause she wouldn't have a voice to call people that if the person that owned the channel didn't let her. It's what you let a person get away with.
But I'm saying, do you think they let her get away with it because she give them money like that?
You would have to ask them. I can't say.
Oh, well, that's true. Because,
I
you know,
personally can't say.
you know,
They might like her. She's been on YouTube, I think, a long time, and she took a break. I think she got ran off, and she come back because a lot of people knew her. You know,
say,
Yeah.
but
Faith said, I'm not going to give her, I'm not going to. Are you
Right.
talking about the same lady, Faith? Why this lady? I almost read something. Manny. Nice Manny. But yeah, I'm gonna pay attention. She probably was up there on the panel when I was watching. I just didn't realize who it was. You know, at Miss Pizarro, that's probably what that was.
Now I watched Pizarro, but for some reason I didn't watch that one. Cause
Oh yeah, she had all kind of people hitting the link. Even Dory hit the link.
What? Okay, so this one was recently too. The one done recently.
Yeah, it was recently.
Okay,
I'll go back and
if
look.
it was recently, I did miss it then. Cause like I said, I had, you know, for last week for sure, I have been missing a lot because I've been doing a lot of things, you know. But you know, and even while you're there, if you want to, you got the number to send to me or the text because you can send it to me. I might come back. Yeah,
Okay.
you know, I would like to see that. Yeah, you can. You know, I'm sure gonna be looking for it.
She might, you know, use clown and stuff and use the N word. But if the panel person that own the channel, if they let her do it, you know, a person only can do what you let them get away with.
Yeah.
Granny Cook, like Granny Cook is complimenting your hair. Guilty pleasure,
thank
your hair.
you.
I like it too.
Yeah,
I had a small
used to
one last
be.
week similar to that.
I'm actually natural on the top and relaxed on the sides because my hair is curly, and if I don't relax the sides, it won't lay down. So I relax the sides, and then the top is natural, and I can just blow it out and curl it.
Nika said she don't know Miss Mona either. I don't know either.
Yeah, she makes her rounds.
Yeah,
you know, I
she
see her
does.
a little bit of everywhere. You know, but sometimes on some of the channels she don't go on the panel. She be in the
sometimes she's in the
you
chat.
know in the chat,
and
then other times you know she might be on a panel that you go to, and I have.
Is she Paulette originally from the black sector?
She from somewhere over there.
Okay.
So she's known. You know, they say she had another name before, and she came back as Miss Mona.
Miss
That's what they're saying.
Miss Guilty Pleasure, you reading the
Yeah, I saw that. Look, I had to look. It's a fossil. It's old, real old.
Yeah, but she don't, you know, she don't clown on Tracy channel. You know, we just sit up and chat it. She had
it maybe is because of the environment on the spaceship. You know, it's all about everybody speaking their piece. So she just jumps up there and she just go crazy. And I think again the issue is because people are not clear on what her race is. They don't know if they need to be offended or not. Like, is she really saying this to us? Is this lady really black? I mean, they keep asking her to cam up all kinds of stuff. Treasure
me,
Lane was up there.
she
Spill It
don't-
Boy was up there when she was calling people the N-word.
Good morning,
But to
Treasure.
me,
Yeah.
until we know
Water.
if she's black or white, she shouldn't be allowed to use the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was saying too. Certain
You
places,
don't have
people
to
do
use
certain
that.
stuff at. It just depends on where you at, because
Yeah,
certain things I won't do and people check because I know what people want. For example,
right.
like I was on Carrie Ray's, I know the type of stuff she want over there, so I'm not gonna bring what I'm doing here over there. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you just got to read the room and you got to know what people give and what kind of panel they got and what they want. You know what I'm saying? So you got to respect that. So
And like
that's
Carrie
what that
Ray,
is.
she makes it clear. This is a fun channel. It's not, all that beefing and stuff. I'm not gonna have that over here. And we have fun on our channel.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I've
that's
been on
then
Karen Ray's.
go there, but we don't have to
Yeah, it's really good.
But like I said, it's up to the channel holder if you're gonna let us sit up there and call you the N-word.
And Pizarro does question her. She's asked her to cam up before. She's asked her repeatedly about her race. So yeah, it's interesting.
Well,
She should just
they
tell
said
us.
she said she was Scottish and Jamaican. So
Yes, she
Ray
did
Black,
say that.
she said, yeah, Scottish and Jamaican. But there's Caucasian Scottish and Jamaican, white Scottish,
we don't
Jamaican.
That's
know
what
her.
somebody
We don't
said
know.
in the chat. They were like, there's white
That-
Jamaicans.
Yeah,
Right.
we don't know, So
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what she is. I don't care. Like I said, I don't know her. So to dislike her or like her, but I may have seen her over there, but it'd be a lot going on them panels. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
Yes,
even
it
know.
is.
Sometimes I don't know who be doing the holler.
but she do troll a lot, I've noticed that too. She troll a whole 90% of her when she on panels, she trolling. 90%.
Not saying that Miss Pizarro asked her to. People asked her to, and then Miss Pizarro repeated what was said, that they asked her to do it. Of course, she wasn't going to do it.
But yeah, like I
don't know. And it doesn't matter, but I'm just saying, like for example, me, say if she did cash at me like that and then come in my chat with the racist word, I'm gonna tell her to stop because the money ain't gonna matter to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I just, I couldn't be wrong like that. Because y'all heard me talk. I call the people and I don't want to say it because I end up, what I'm gonna say, I end up calling them a cracker, soda cracker with in a minute, coming with me with that racist stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. I had to go back to some of my yeah, I will do that. She showed her bank account, ladies in the panel, to prove she's not broke. Who showed her bank account? She showed her bank account.
Okay.
Well, I don't believe she broke, giving out, like $1,000 or $1,200. I don't think she's broke.
No, I don't either.
She's not broke. And it probably just, like I say, pennies to her. Paulette, if she give money like that, that's not a big deal to her. Money Grish, good morning. Miss Mona had a broadcast on March 8th, 2/42/24, mentioning Gotti asking her download questions. Okay, I'm gonna look over there when I get a chance.
Now, see, I know about that too, because see, she was asking me questions about Jay Speaks and God. Because I'm supposed to go see God. But I think they done broke up. I don't know. But
see, I don't even watch Gotti now.
Oh, didn't she say something about she was coming here and that they were going to meet and she didn't want to because she felt like he wasn't a thug
enough.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff she said. Like, and they were like, "What do you mean, like a thug? Like, what is that even supposed to mean?" I don't know.
She wanted him to protect her.
She said she need a real thug.
Yeah, a real thug. Well, you gotta have a thug in your life because I like thugs.
Miss Paulette.
So for her to be using words like that, what is she a younger lady, middle age, woman in particular?
I don't know. I think she probably in her 30s or 40s, but I could be wrong.
For her to be saying she need a thug, you know what I'm saying? So for her to be using that terminology, now I'm saying, okay, then
You know, even with saying that, people are like, wait a minute, she said she need a thug. Okay, is this lady white or is this like, it always leads back to that because
Well,
people are
white girls
like, should I
thugs
be
just like
offended?
black.
She calling black men thugs, you know.
No, black is some women, black, all races of women. Some women are attracted to thugs.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm one of them.
Yeah, well, I ain't never been attracted to a thug. You know, that's even back in the day when I was young. I never was attracted to a thug because thugs turn out to be nothing in life. Some of them do. I wasn't interested in niggas and none of that.
My first husband was thuggish. I'm gonna say he was thuggish, but that was
mine was a southern. Coming from California, even though he's older than me, I felt like I always was a little faster than him. You know, it was different his atmosphere. And to me, he was a southern gentleman. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm like. I didn't like thugs. The boyfriend I had before I met my husband, kind of childish as far as I'm concerned. Didn't know how to wine and dine or whatever. Didn't have them mannerism or any of that my husband had. I called him a southern gentleman, if y'all get what I'm saying. So I like that. I don't care about no thugs.
Thugs wine and dine you.
Yeah.
You know, they do the same thing anybody else do. They just a thug.
But the thugs be in and out of jail. I don't want nobody that's going to sell drugs and all that kind of stuff.
Miss Paulette is ride or die. I ain't no ride or die. I'm a ride, but I don't want to die.
You know?
Yeah. I want nobody got a career criminal going in and out, ain't got nothing to show for the early years. They would do the illegal stuff for us making money. No, give me a nerd. I tell my nieces, get y'all a nerd. They be the ones turn out most of the time with careers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's like Obama. He sounded like he was a nerd back in the day, and everybody in America wanted a man like Obama. Give me a nerd.
I don't want no nerd.
Yes, indeed. Well, it is what it is. I mean, I
was a nerd.
Oh my goodness, there's nothing wrong with that.
He was the boldest person I ever seen in my life. I can't take that.
Well, no, some of them just don't get caught up, lady nigga. Some of them smart, know to put money away and get out the game early. Okay, but if a real thug, no, and there's some real thugs out here. I've seen in my lifetime out here where I'm at, and the thug ain't got nothing positive going. I don't want no thug, yo. I want somebody to play. Huh?
Don't nobody want no bomb thug.
Yeah, nobody want no thug. I don't. I mean, but to each his own.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got that kind of how you call that? I'm trying to figure out the kind of thug that he had in him. Not a sophisticated thug. He got the schoolboy, church boy kind of thug in him. If you get what I'm saying, baby.
So that's what I know what you're saying. Yeah. If he needs to, he can go there.
Yeah. He was real thug like that, you know.
A little rough around the edges.
Yeah, that's right. Real thugs are criminals. They are the real ones from what I see out here. Now I don't know how it is nowhere else, but
yeah, I know some thugs.
And I ain't never. Well, that's your opinion, lady. But
This has levels to thugging.
Yeah, I ain't never levels to thugging, though, for real. But you know, it is what it is. Everybody got their own opinion. And he put that sack down, and we own 2 trucks. Now, see, he straightened out that thuggish life. She said my husband was thuggish. And he put the sack down, and now they own 2 trucks. That's what I'm saying. So you do have some, you know, get smart enough to get out the game, so to speak. Then you got some just back and forth. And then at the end, ain't got nothing to show for it. No,
And I think maybe some we might be labeling it wrong. We want a man who is able to stand up for herself. Like if someone were to jump off, you know, he's going to be able to take care of it.
Yes,
you know.
Right. Good morning, Brian. But that's right. A back up. And especially though, I've seen one that made tons of money. Not, you know what he did? Bought a 2-seater Mercedes for his woman. Him and Mercedes want to hang in the club and sit around the table with the other hustler like that to play poker and brag on what they got. And then with the jail. Matter of fact, it was a brother-in-law. Let me come on out and say it. And then at the end, after doing that time, nothing coming out with nothing to show for it, that kind of thug, no. Then you ain't because he wasn't smart enough to. Some of them don't go get no business. They like to flow show.
They don't know that you can't
show out stuff. They ain't got nothing to show. They ain't got nothing to show for it.
For the future. Yeah.
Right, nothing. You know, just put that money in some business, do something, and then leave your life alone. Get to what you're gonna get and then move on from that life. But you got the thuggish one, don't know how to stop, go do time, come out, do the same thing, go do time, come out, do the same thing. Then at the end, you know, did 13 years, come out of 13 years, ain't got nothing going, moving into low housing for senior citizens and all that kind of stuff. No, no. So I don't know. So maybe that's what you mean by levels. I don't know, but some of them just want to just show out like they're in Houston. It's interesting to see how these official trolls
let's change the subject. I got something to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everybody that just came in.
Bless, I got
I'm
something
trying
to
to
say.
speak to
Let's
y'all.
change the subject.
You need to get, huh?
I want to change the subject. I got something to
Yeah,
say.
we can. I don't know how we got on that. Let's change it. Go ahead.
You cuss Kanye out so bad. I listened to that.
Everybody keeps saying that.
You did. It was hilarious.
Girl, I laughed. That was you the champ for right now.
Yeah, I didn't even know you knew all those curse words.
The thing is, everybody get a turn, and I knew sooner or later my turn was coming because Quanty done cussed me out up 10 times, you know.
Yeah,
and that's what she do. But you can't just come at me because I got opinion. My opinion was Lady Nika want to move on. And then I said folks and used the word folks and people and stuff. It just wasn't specifically her just because I said the word Quanty. And Quanty think people scared of her because she kept talking about you're scared of yourself. Scared of who? Ain't scared of nobody. But she got that from people from back in the TSC day because I never argued on live. I would talk after. And then I was told, well, that's bringing numbers, you know. So that's all it was, a numbers game. Oh, you just scared everybody. Yeah, scary. I ain't scared of you. Let me show you how scared I am of somebody with a flat chest talking about my titties long because I got when you ain't got none. Let's talk about it. And that's how they went.
Oh,
yeah,
my goodness.
Yeah, well, it was good. And D-Spot did a live later
on.
Yeah. And he gave a raving review.
I didn't find out to the next day, probably that D-Spot went off, and I had to go over there and watch. Oh, he just drug what little hair she did have on that little bitty puny head. That's what he did.
I like official D-Spot. He's funny.
I do too. Well, because he outspoken. He gives me the most constructive criticism out of everybody. At first, I didn't know how to accept it. He's been shady. And I realized, I said, no, you know, and I can accept that kind of stuff because when people tell me stuff, I always take it into consideration. You know, so that's how that went. But he's cool. I like him. I try to catch all these.
He is very blunt, but not in a highly offensive way. I think that's what it is about Quanty. The things that she says is so offensive. I don't know. I just like I don't think she knows how to say things appropriately. So that
it's a delivery. It really is a delivery. She don't know how to, you know. Yeah. Like, he know how to do it where you won't get offended, but sometimes you got to learn people. So it took me a minute to understand that's what he was doing. But it's cool, and I think vice versa too, because he always thought I was being shady.
Because that's what y'all kind of bumped heads a little bit.
Right.
I'm glad it didn't go any further. That you had time to figure out each other.
Right.
And that was great, you know.
So now I try not to miss none of the mukbangs. He do very good mukbangs over there. Yusef, y'all got to throw that in there. Y'all got to catch Yusef sometime. He played the game with me last night too over them Carrie. We was trying to, matter of fact, before I leave, I'm gonna try to say one of the things when you stand by. What else? But okay. Then I don't know. I was trying to remember some of it, but I can't. That's not nothing new. I was trying to say, what's the word when you say goodbye? Oh my God, I forgot it. I was trying to remember how to say goodbye. That's all right. I'll study some more. But anyways, Carrie Ray, y'all, you know, we had some fun over there. Catch her Wednesday. Y'all would like it. We was going up there and she was teaching us how to talk in that different language.
I missed it.
Was it patois, right?
But you probably didn't think they were. Yeah. Oh, Purple Peach. And see, I haven't. That's what I was just explaining to Guilty Pleasure. I usually go to the Texas first, but I look over there to get off. I'm kind of slow at reading the emails, but I will get over there and I will look today. I prefer to be text from that number, but if you got an email, will. There you go. Carrie Ray say, lick him more. I think that's the one we say goodbye. Lick him more.
Lick him more. Well, I'm going to jump down. I just wanted to come up here and, you know, give you my little input on Mona. You know,
like when I came on, I was trying to say what's going on YouTube street. So I say, what going to YouTube street? You know, and that other one. Me tired. Well, how it go was it? Let's see, how did it go? What going to? Oh, what else? What nothing new? What else is new? You know, I'm trying to remember. You know, but anyway, I'm catching on.
Well,
But I
some
ain't not gonna be here too much longer, you guys. Y'all got something else
All
y'all want
right.
to say before I
No,
go?
no, just
But
wanted to
send
ask
that
you
to
your
me, though.
opinion.
Yeah, to me, send that to me because if I
I
don't
will.
come back, I will
Okay.
be coming back. I want to see that.
Okay.
So I will look at today, Purple Peach. I will.
Okay.
Thank you, Paulette,
Right.
for coming up. Now, at
Bye.
this moment, thank you very much. We're gonna start dropping the diamonds, and we're gonna hop over to the den. Now, I'm not for sure if it was an upload, a premiere, whatever. Lady Nika, you still here? Please say what it is. Because, you know, I be forgetting, girls. Sometimes I have them senior moments. You know what I'm saying? I'm a woman of a tickle age. And here go Yusuf's channel right here. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Regina. Happy Thursday to you. Yes, indeed. You enjoy your weekend too as well. I'm planning on having another great weekend again. I'm going to go back and with my niece and visit her church again this weekend. I did like it. The pastor's from the continent. I'm going to find out exactly where when I can carry away. She's married to a man that say he's from the tribe of Timothy, and I don't know what that means, but he's from the continent over there somewhere too. So anyway, can y'all start dropping the diamonds? And Lady Nika go and announce it here again. Oh, it's an upload, y'all. She'll be live tomorrow. And she told me that, but I forgot which one it was. Like I said, that was a senior moment. I've been on here an hour and a half. I appreciate y'all spending time with me once again this morning. If I neglected to speak to anybody because I didn't see it at the time, I wasn't trying to do that. So thank you, everybody. And please drop the diamond. Please don't forget to hit the like on your way out. And I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate the blessing of the what you call it, the super chat just got. Thank you very much for that as well. And we're gonna drop them diamonds. We're gonna drop them like they're hot. And I'll be talking to y'all and speaking on my way out as I see people that I didn't see. Thank you, D Dot, Sheba, Princess. Thank you all for coming. Please come again to blue. Yes, indeed.